So I've just checked into the hotel about an hour ago. I've tried to figure out how to move this vehicle around out here with all this construction equipment and everything sitting around everywhere. There's no room to move. There's like big trucks everywhere, and I'm exhausted right now. You see, just hitting the horn for no reason. I can't even pay attention to what I'm doing. Um, so I'm glad we're here. It's like a little studio deal that they do. There's like a little small kitchen and a full size refrigerator, and I guess there's a lot of construction people around here that stop and stay at this. It's a it's Hey Tammy. It's called the Wood Spring Suites, and it was the cheapest one in the area. Most of them are like 110, 115. I ended up getting this one with tax for 85 bucks. So I was like, you know what? I can't beat that. So it's hey Rena, it's it's something, and uh, it'll be a good night's sleep at least. And over here, you can't see it, but back here, there's that long building right there. There's a couple of restaurants right there that I'm sure I can go find something to eat. I'm getting really hungry. Um, so hey Grace, so I'm gonna stop back over here and see if I can find a steak or something like that. My phone's not really charging because somehow I misplaced the wall charger, so I've got it hooked up to the vehicle right now while I go walk and see if I can find another wall charger. And why do I keep doing that, man? Stupid. I'm just so tired right now. I'm exhausted. Then having to find, get the dog to get her around and stuff like that. And she's been laying on one hip in the truck and getting sore, and then she switches over to the other side. So this trip has been doing a number on her hips. So I'm having to get her out of the vehicle more often and stop more often because um, she's getting older, and she's um, she's just I got to move her around a little bit, So I got her up on a bed right now. I got all the blankets and stuff down, kind of in one spot, so it can extra like comfort her hips. And she's laying there, and this trip is kind of rough for her. She's not doing very well on the trip with the hip and stuff. But we're getting to stop at some places and let her play. And I grabbed that big old stick earlier, that huge one that she was chewing on and stuff. I took that out of that Missouri State Campsite Park or whatever for her, so we can stop and I can play with her, and she enjoys it. She really likes that one compared to the other ones. So I got that for her here, and I tried one of those real food logs, like it's got raw food, but it's got like all the balanced minerals and stuff like that, and it's got little veggies and stuff. So I stopped at one of the animal stores, Petco, and I bought her a log of raw, like semi-raw or raw dog food, and I'm trying it out to see how she reacts to it because it's too much having to stop and buy raw food and feed to her and stuff like that. So this raw log, it's supposed to have real food. It's got no chemicals or no nothing in it. It's got like chicken, beef. It's got carrots and peas. No grain, no junk additives, no none of that stuff. So I figured, let me give her a little piece and see how she reacts to it. See if it gives her the runs or something like that. Maybe it'll be easier on the road feeding her that than having to stop and keep buying raw food, because everything that I have in the back of the U-Haul right now is frozen. Um, so I'm just I'm gonna go over here and try to find something to eat, get in this hotel, and kind of stop mingling with people, because when you get to hotels like this, it's got a lot of construction workers that are staying for months and weeks on end. You typically have a lot of prostitution that comes and goes as well, because they know these guys have money. They know that they're going to be away from their families for months on end. And I don't like being around all these types of people. Even in the best areas, you still have that stuff. You'll have pimps living in the hotel with the prostitutes, and they hoe them out right here in the hotel, and you don't even know what's going on. So it's one of those things where I don't really like staying at busy hotels like this, where a flea bag motel can might be a benefit in these situations, because most of the hotel staff, they know what's going on, but they sometimes can't do very much about it. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna go try to find something to eat. I'm gonna let this phone sit right here in the seat and charge for a little bit, and I'll check on you guys tomorrow when I get up and I get back on the road. All right, guys. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate you. God bless. Have a great night.